Let's talk about the importance of keeping your own fire lit. When you become a powerful being, you start getting attacked not through your thoughts, but through your vibration. You start catching all of these waves out of nowhere. Like, and things in this 3D reality will start to it will seem as if it's trying to get you to give a fuck about the 3D reality. Like, shit in your life would just, and it'll just be little shit too, like tedious shit. And it's like you're just getting attacked vibrationally left and right. For the average human, it's vibrationally and it's with your frequency as well, with your thoughts. And so when you're getting attacked, you're catching all of these vibrations and all these frequencies, and you don't resonate with them, and you're reacting to them, and they're distracting you. And on top of that, they could take you so far away from yourself that you no longer even care about your duties and obligations, or you just don't see them as relevant anymore. This is why you got to keep your own fire lit and not rely on the emotion to keep you on task. Don't rely on a thought process or train of thought to keep you on task. Don't rely on anything external to keep you on task. Because when you do, then it could easily take you off task. You just have no control. It's important that you keep your own fire lit and not allow anything else to be the cause for why you do what you do. You gotta find your why. You gotta find your own reason, your own purpose, your own drive to get up in the morning and do what you do every day. You gotta care about it. You can't do it just because it makes you feel good. You can't do it just because everyone else is doing it. Because that's not sustainable. And eventually you're gonna stop doing it. But if you find within yourself that your own why, your own purpose, your own reason of why you do it every day, then you'll be able to keep going, because when you get attacked, all you gotta do is connect to that why, and you'll right back on it, right back on your task again. And it's just what you gotta do. It's just what you gotta do for yourself, baby. For yourself. Keeping your own fire lit is having a sense of purpose. It don't matter if nobody is fucking with what you got to offer, if nobody is paying you any attention, if nobody is coming in your space with you, because deep down inside you got your own reasons why you do what you do. That's all that matters. Keeping your own fire lit is the best way to self-love too, because you're showing up for yourself. It's like, I said I was going to do something, and here I am doing it. Here I am being reliable. Damn, I love myself. Damn, I can rely on myself. Damn, I'm the shit. Damn, I'm stable. Damn, I just appreciate myself for stepping up and showing up. It's when I have a sense of purpose, a goal, a mission that I am that I have the best relationship with myself. It's important to keep your own fire lit. Lit your own fire. Let that be the starting point. Let that be the starting point. Don't let something else externally light your fire. I mean, that's fine if you're able to step aside from it and get into your individuality and get into your why you specifically as an individual participate. It's just kind of like, I know in 2020 a lot of people got spiritual just because it was a trend, just because they kept seeing it everywhere. And that's what lit their fire. But as soon as they stop seeing it everywhere, as soon as it's not popping anymore, unless they like gain some money off of it or some attention off of it, then they're not going to stay consistent. They're no longer going to be connected to that. No longer even going to care about that for real, which is crazy. For real. But if say you got into it because you just kept seeing it everywhere, but you separated yourself, tapped into your own individuality and said, okay, why am I participating in this? Like, this is like shadow work. This is self-evaluation. Why am I participating in this? Am I participating in this just because everyone else is participating in it and the whole world is caught by storm by this spirituality stuff? Or am I participating in it because it actually touches a part of me that I feel pulled to, and it just makes sense for me to go in to go into this, or it just reached out to my inner child, and it seems like this is something that could do a lot of good for me. You're developing your why. You're developing your purpose, your meaning and reasonings for why you do what you do as an individual, separating from the collective and understanding yourself and your position within it all. You understand? So just make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, that you're not just lost in the sheep herd, that you're not just going with the flow for real, and you don't really actually have any of your own meanings and reasonings as to why you do it. I could say the reason why I make these videos and try to raise the human consciousness, I could say the reason why I do it is because I'm miserable in the Masonic world. I don't agree with it at all. I don't, I can't force myself to go work a job the way y'all can. I don't know how y'all force yourselves to go just for a dollar bill, because the way I see it, there's there's infinite amount of ways you can get to point A to point B without using their system. Y'all just refuse to think outside of the box. Y'all just refuse to go to all possibilities, embrace God, and see what else could I motherfucking do, because working ain't it for me. Y'all refuse to go down that line of reasoning, that train of thought. And so y'all rather just force yourselves to go to work. I can't do that. When I used to work because I had to work, when my mom's boyfriend kicked me out, I would literally go to the bathroom at work and fucking bawl my eyes out and cry. I felt trapped, bro. I felt so fucking trapped. And I hated it there. And it was just like, bro, but I have no fucking choice. It's like I gotta make money so I could pay my boyfriend at the time rent, and like it was awful. And I'm like, hell no, this is not about to be the rest of my life into retirement, 60, bitch. So until I'm dead, no, bitch. What? it's experiences like that, and just experiencing humans, how they have no morality, how they all are just robots and repeat after each other and copy each other, and everyone dressed the same, look the same, use the same words and terms, and everyone is just very predictable. Like, just experiencing the collective and how heartless people could be, on top of that, the system having to work for the rest of your life. I'm not happy here at all. I'm like, what is this? What is this shit? This is bullshit. Like, I'm not okay with this, and living in this world is awful for me. It genuinely, it before my third eye opened, before I was even spiritual, I felt like this. Living in this world was fucking awful. Except then I was kind of on like a revenge mode. I was like, fuck this world gonna feel me. And I was like trying to get famous so I could like share on like the whole entire world. I was like, I'm a Scorpio stellium, so I was like on some like revenge shit. But now I'm not on some revenge shit no more. But I've always felt like this. Like, why am I here? I don't, like, everyone is just strolling along, enjoying this world, and I hate it here. And I'm like, how the fuck did I get here? I don't agree to this shit at all. So that experiences like that, and just experiencing humans, and just living in this world, and finally not suppressing my fucking pain of just living here, of just existing in this fucking space and location with these humans. That is why I do what I do. That is my motivation. That is my key. That is my why. That is my purpose. Because when you're not happy within something and you don't agree with it, there is nothing else for you to do but to spend the rest of your life trying to motherfucking change it. Trying to raise other people's awareness so they could get the fuck out of it and we could be on to some better shit. Because this is bullshit. Like, it makes sense for me to spend the rest of my life promoting change. So I'm sharing my truth with you as an example of how you can go tap in with yourself, and tap into your heart and understand what is my why. And it doesn't even have to be with spirituality. Whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you spend the most time doing, tap into that why. Because once you get that why, you'll get that purpose, you get the, and then now it's like that, it's just like that gas that'll sustain you to keep persevering. No matter what. No matter what. And inevitably, just because you've connected to your why, you'll be able to keep your own fire lit. It's that simple. It's that easy. But you got to do the work. You got to go within. You got to get real vulnerable with yourself. You got to get real with yourself. Like, you got to keep it real with yourself to really get that true why. That true why of why you do what you do. And once you get that, you'll be able to keep your own fire lit. And it's just history from there, bitch. Unstoppable. You'll really be unstoppable. Because you got your own meanings and reasonings, your own experiences, your own conclusions as to why you do what you do. So nothing externally or internally, in terms of vibrational attacks or frequency attacks, could deter you away from your path. Because you don't do it for nothing else but your why. Get what I'm saying? Keep your own fire lit. And you'll be able to persevere through any fucking thing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.